I'm Charles David Napier II. I'm from Breathitt County High School in the Breathitt County School District, and I'm here to present on my grant, Programming into the Future, Building Robots to Prepare Students for the Jobs of Tomorrow. So, here's what I did. I used my grant money to purchase Vex Robotics and Lego Robotics materials, and then throughout the year my students designed and built robots for multiple purposes like educational or recreational or functional problem-solving robots. The goal was um, basically I wanted them to use their imaginations and come up with robots that would fix problems, solve problems. So I did this because I wanted all of my students to become better problem solvers. I think that a lot of times, even students that are very strong in math or science or any specific content area, they're not natural problem solvers, and it's something that they is inside of them. We just don't give them the opportunity to reach for it. I also wanted to build student awareness of the job market that exists for students with a robotics background. And I wanted to provide students with an opportunity to have fun learning in a non-traditional way. So most students, when they think of jobs, they're not aware of all of the great jobs that are out there. There are tons of jobs in the robotics field that students can pursue that can relate to anything they're interested in, sports, um, movies, music, things like that. There's jobs available for students that can code and that can program and that can engineer and design robotics. There's all different types of careers that they can pursue if they have a background in robotics. So I wanted to make sure that they knew of opportunities that existed for them in the future. So the way that this worked was students were initially taught foundational robotic skills using instructions for a kit robot, like just a basic kit. They had instructions, it told them what to do, it showed them how things worked and went together. And then after they learned what they needed to know of the basics for robotics, every week they would get a specific prompt, a task, or a purpose requirement. And they were challenged with designing their own original robot that would be able to complete the assigned function. So it's starting off, it may be as simple as build a robot that can go and retrieve this object and bring it back to you. Um, and then we just gradually build on with complexity and what was asked of the students. So this impacted students' learning by it gave the students the opportunity to be in a robotics program uh, where they learned to troubleshoot and redesign products to make them accomplish desired goals. So we really pushed the engineering design process. So they came up with an idea, they tested it. If it didn't work, they tried again and they modified it and tried to improve it. Students learned how to be better problem solvers. Every team, every single team that I work with, they always came up with a solution, a design that would solve the problem or would meet the requirements of the prompt. But every group did it a different way. So every group was able to tackle that problem in a way that was entirely different from every other group. They didn't get instructions on how to build, they just knew what they had to do. So we got all of these different really cool designs for them to look at.